In this video, I'm going to show you how to create your own digital stickers for Canva. Whether you want to sell them or use for your own personal use, you can do this, and this is completely free. Even though there are some features that you could use Canva Pro, but you really don't have to. Okay, so without any further ado, let's get started and let me show you how to create this look. So first we need a page. So we would just go to regular Canva and then click create a design, and then I type in A4. So I have an A4 document. You can type whichever size you want to look. I want to share with you that really good stickers. If you just go to mood board, and then here, well, these are pro, as you can see. But some of them aren't, and you might need to look a little bit more, but you can find them. So let's say I choose this one, and then some nice washi tapes, so I could use that. So what I could do, I could just add a page and then copy this and paste. Now you might want to delete this background so that it's transparent once you transfer the image. However, that's possible if you have Canva Pro. If you don't have Canva Pro, this is what I'm going to show you today, is that you can remove the background from the image from this website completely for free. Now it may not be completely ideal. As you can see, this phone, there's some parts that are transparent that maybe I don't want transparent, but I can just put an image on top of it. However, most of it is pretty fine and pretty nice detail. So whether you have Canva Pro or not, get a free trial for a little bit. You could go here, click download, and then choose transparent background. You could also compress the file and then download the file, and that's basically it. You have your stickers ready. Now, to create these particular stickers, let's say we want to create washi tape. The way I would do it is I would go here and just go to the elements and then just search for washi tape. And then you have all these washi tapes that you can use. Again, you're going to find some pro versions, but there's plenty of the free ones as well. And another way I like to create them, I actually write paper. And then once I choose the paper and drag, this little thing and that little thing, and then just make it into a square. And once I do that, I can actually change its color. So I'm just gonna duplicate it, and the way I'm duplicating it right now, I'm using my computer, so I'm just holding an option key and I can just drag it like that. And I can also just choose all of it and change their position so they're nice and aligned, and then maybe make it a little less aligned. Now, you can change the color by clicking on the image and clicking edit image, and then you go to photogenic, see all, and then as you can see, you can change them to all these colors. Another way I like to do it, and I prefer it a little more because I have more control, is I go to adjust, see all, choose the color that I like, beauty vintage look, then you would go back and just minimize this saturation, so then that way it becomes a little less less vibrant and has this mood. Now if you want to make it beautiful on your planner, you probably want to remember the color that you go for, so choose two colors that you will use mainly, and then the others you could just remove the saturation altogether. And let's say these are the three colors I'm gonna choose. Another way to do this, if you want to use specific colors, is we can go to elements, just click on the elements, and then we go to lines and shapes, and I just can use all these shapes that we have here. So I'll just use a shape over here, and then I can I can just make it like this. And if I want this color, it's really easy, because then I can just click here, click on the selection tool, and then make it that color. So super easy. And I can make it brighter, lighter, and whatever. I can also make it transparent. Now this transparency, I would be careful if you don't have the Canva Pro account, because it's questionable how it will transfer once you remove the background. But you can definitely try and see, trial and error. Sometimes it's gonna work, sometimes it won't. That's just how it goes. And then from these shapes, there's also some really nice shapes that you could use for your planner, like this shape. I don't know why is this brown color my main color, because I'm really not into it. And sometimes when you want that button thing, what I sometimes do, I cheat. So I just choose this shape and then I add 2 circles on both ends. I'll just make it smaller. Let me just do that. And then I just do it like that. Change the color to the color I need. Wait, which color is it? It's not, oh, it's transparent, that's why. Okay, let me just do that. And then I copy, hold my Option key, and just drag it out. So here it is. And then I can, do the transparency, but it's not going to work because it has those squares. So in this, those circles, sorry. So in this case, you can't, but with this shape, I can remove the transparency. Now we have other shapes as well that people really like to use on their planners. So just look at the ones that you like, and basically, that's very self-explanatory, so I'm not gonna spend more time on this. However, if you have questions, just let me know. And then we can also add some lines, so make them a little thinner, maybe like 1. And so lines are also a good way to add a more interesting, make the element a little more interesting, but we can also add them on Goodnotes, so we don't really have to do it, but we can if we want to. Okay, so next up, you probably want to know how to make this flower or these flowers for that matter and make them look similar color. So the way it works is that I go to Elements and I write dried flower. And now from there, there's going to be some that are free, as you can see. So I'm going to choose the free ones. I'm going to make them smaller. And we'll choose this one. And what else do we like? Let's see more. So as you can see, there's quite a selection here. And you could really not even change the color and just keep them as they are. Just maybe match the color theme. But if you are going to sell, then you definitely need to make some changes to the image. Otherwise, I don't think Canva allows it. Also, you may need to look into their terms because, yeah, you don't want to get in trouble for that. Anyways, so now let's change the color, and I'll go to Edit Image, and I'm gonna use this because the reason I'm going to use this is because it adjusts the color more. So for example, if I just use the filters or the photogenic, all of my images are not going to look similar, as you can see. They're still looking, even though I'm using the same filter, they're still kind of having trouble. And I don't know why it's not loading. I don't know if I have something on. Okay, so as you can see, it just really doesn't do much for me. So I'm just gonna go back without those filters. And now I'm gonna try adjusting it with this. You could also use Lightroom presets, but this time I'm just gonna show you this one. So if you would want me to show you how to use Lightroom presets and how to edit the colors so that in one click you can change all the colors, let me know in the comments. Okay, so here we're gonna choose pink. You could also choose blue if you want, but it's just, I usually choose by the image and see which one would be kind of, more easily, which one I could more easily adjust. And I can also reduce the saturation, so then I get like a more monotone image. I can also adjust the warmth of the image, so again that kind of adds its own thing. Okay, so let me just go back to my normal, and so this time I'm gonna use pink. I'm gonna remove the saturation and I'm gonna reduce the warmth, so it's kind of like a bluish pink that we're gonna use. And I'm just gonna do the same with all the images. Unfortunately, I can't just select multiple ones and edit, as you can see. I don't know why, but that's how it is. So we have to do it like that, but it's pretty quick. So I'm gonna do that and reduce. As you can see, now all my images have the same color palette, and that looks really nice in a planner. So that's basically why I prefer to do it this way and kind of reduce the colors as I go, and I also try to match them together. We can also change we can duplicate this, for example, and we can change the contrast to make it a little bit more interesting, and also the brightness. So, and yeah, so these are the main things. So now we have these 2 flowers. We can also have them in different sizes, but we don't have to because we can change that in our Goodnotes or other planner. Okay, so we have these. Now we're gonna look at these images. So the ones that are kind of objects. So the easiest way is, again, we're in the elements, and I can just type an iPhone, and again, I have it even for free. I can use any iPhone I want. These are pretty popular on Canva, so you really don't need to draw your own iPhone. And I think it's nice to have on a planner something realistic looking. So this is the one I'm looking at, but you can choose whichever. So again, super easy. Now another way to do this would be to go to photos, and then inside the photos, if you find a photo that you really like and that looks cool for you, for example, maybe you want it with the hand. So in that case, if I want it with the hand, what I would do, I'm gonna make it a little smaller so it's easier for me. And now I'm gonna click edit image, and I'm gonna choose the background remover. And the background remover, what it does, it just removes the background. So that's what we want. And again, this is a free feature, so really nice. And honestly, Canva does a pretty good job. Hopefully it does with this image as well, but usually it does, so no problem there. Now you will need to wait a little bit, but just be patient. And as you can see, it's really good. You can also erase some parts if you need to. So for me, that's perfect. And now if I want, I can also change the colors for that one. So I can go to ahead and make it the same way I made these, so it kind of matches my theme. Let me just reduce the warmth. So here we have it. It's kind of like a sad looking hand, but you know, sometimes it's nice. For me, I really like this effect. The only thing that I usually miss on Canva that you can't really do is noise, but you could possibly technically add some noise if you really wanted to by doing it like this and reducing the transparency, but it just doesn't look good. So for that, I really miss Photoshop. There are ways to add noise, so add noise to image, and we can just go to Pine Tools. So after I'm done with my image, so let's say I'm done with this one. Let me remove that. Let's say I'm done. So I'm just gonna take a screenshot, but you can also download it. Again, the stickers don't need to be top. I mean, they need to be good quality enough, but you kind of want them to be not that good quality. That makes sense. I don't know. Okay, you need to compress the file either way, because it's not going to load quickly if your image is too big. So you don't want it to be bad quality, but you don't want it to be like crazy quality, because then, or like a huge size file. Okay, so we have this, and now you can't really see the image. Okay. It doesn't show me, but it's just, I don't know, maybe it's hiding somewhere. I don't think so. Okay, either way. Does it want to show me? That's fine. So we choose the noise here also, and the strength, and I really can't see it, so I'm just gonna add noise and see. Oh, here it is. Okay, perfect. So this is obviously too much. Let me just add maybe this much. See, so now it's very light, and we can use monochromatic, so it's kind of grayscale is nicer, I think. Now, for this, you wouldn't want to do this after you removed the background. So first, you would upload the image here, you would download the image, and then you would add noise. And the reason is because after you add noise, you can't remove the background, or it's going to be, you can, but it's going to be more complicated. Okay, I think I can just drag it in. No, I can't. Great. Great. Just great. Okay, I have to choose it. Thanks. Anyways, is this with noise? Is this? No, this is a screenshot. I need the downloads. and it is maybe this one. I think so. I don't know. Let me risk it. Okay, yeah, this is a PNG, so hopefully that's all I need. And as you can see, it's adding noise, but I think you can't. No, it's fine. Okay, so as you can see, it added some noise on this, basically added some dots. We can make it the strength a little different also, and I think now it's more like what I would imagined, I guess. So after that, we would choose the PNG. If you don't choose the PNG, you will get a weird thing on the background. As you can see now, I have my image with some noise, and this is how it looks like. Okay, anyways, this is not what we came for, so let's go back to things. So basically this camera is the same. I did it the same way. I would just add camera, and this one pops up and it's free for some reason. And then I can also add an Apple Watch if that's what you want. And then I added this one. This is Pro, but you could add this one, for example. And then again, if you search, you can also search for images on Pexels or Unsplash or any other free websites, and just upload an image to Canva, or take your own image. Then it's easier for Canva to make the background transparent. So I would just choose whichever I want, whichever looks good for me. Let's say I like this one. I would download it, and then I would go to here and I would just upload that. And all I need to do, I really like that you can just go between pages and it's really not a problem. Well, this one didn't load, but it appears here. So that's really comfy. Okay, so I have my image here now. And what I can do is I can just, edit the image and remove the background. And that's basically it. Just have to wait a little bit. Always have to wait, but that's just part of life. So as you can see, and now I have my beautiful watch here. And then, if I want, I can add screenshots of my running or whatever I use my Apple Watch for. So these are the ones. And then we have the text, and we have some washi tape and some arrows. So easy stuff. So what we're gonna do, I'm just gonna click T on the computer, but you can also add text from here, and there's some nice suggestions for you. So you could actually just, some of them again is a pro version, but for example, this I could add for free. And let's say I could add a circle. Let's say I wanted black. So I could add it like this, and I could have the image. Another thing, I can select by, I am holding shift now, and then I select it and I can just choose position, center, middle. And so here I have my little circle over here. Now this text, let's say I really like this font, which is breathing. And so I'm gonna just say summer. So now I have my font, and that's basically it. Now if I want something behind it, I can put it on the washi tape, for example, like this. And I can also make it white. So there it goes, and I can also just drag like this and position it in the middle. So now it's all perfectly positioned. Okay, now I can add more text. So text adding is really, really easy. I just choose black, and then I can choose, let's say I want PT, like a serif font, or maybe something like this. So again, really easy. And then I can add washi tape behind it. So I can choose either paper, as I showed you before, and then just make it smaller and add it here. And then it's easier for me to just do it like this. Or I can do something, again, it's nice to kind of twist it a little bit, and you can also make it smaller, add some character to it and stuff like that. Now we can again change the color. That's really super easy, as you can see, saturation, warmth, and we have these two options. We can also make it bold, and there it is. There's our text on washi tape. And we can also add some arrows. So for arrows, it's really easy. You just type in arrow, and then you just choose from all the arrows that you have. You can go to the graphics and then choose, you know, whichever arrow you feel like. Maybe I feel like this one, and I can just pick this color. So I'm gonna choose color, this picker, and just choose pink. So now I have my arrow here. And last but not least, what we can do is, you know, you can use any photo or washi tape or whatever. You can also add some pins. So if you want to have like a pin somewhere and then put it somewhere, you know, you could just add it like that. You could have it bigger, so then I can reduce it on Goodnotes. And I can go here, go to saturation. So it can either be gray. Let me just duplicate this. Let's say I wanted pink as well, so it's super easy. Use the warmth, and you want to match it with your other colors. And also one more thing about text that's interesting. So I would just add it here, position. Let's put it. It's on the top, and we can go to effects. And we can change them for example, to any effect that we want. Let's say neon, and let's say we want it to be this color. So here we have it, and we can make it more intense. So I don't know if you can see it, but we can have a neon effect. Sometimes some fonts don't work as well with this effect as others, so I could, you know, choose some other font that's maybe more visible. And here I can have it, and then I can also add multiple ones if I need it to be more intensive. So here it is, and this again I can make it transparent. I don't want to, because it's this neon effect looks best on dark circle. And we can do it again and maybe choose a different shape, or you can just have it as it is, but it just, see, it just doesn't look good. And this neon effect is best with lighter color, because when you put darker color, it just, I mean, it looks okay, but it just doesn't look as good. I like it more with the lighter color. So then I could go here and just add some washi tape that I choose, and looking for something for free, let's say this one. So I can just use this washi tape here and reduce it. Okay, make it all smaller, because I see that, yeah. And yeah, and now it doesn't look as good because it's green, but what we can do is we can change the color again, make the transparency. We could also add some pink to it. I mean, the saturation was a little much. And what else? The warmth. Warmth is fine. You can also go other way. It's not really. And if you don't like this effect, you can try some other ones like a shadow or okay, one thing. No. Why is it? Let me just see what's going on. Okay. And we can also make it curved. Well, this doesn't look great with this font. Let me just change it to something else. So we can make it curved, for example, if we want to. And what else can we do? We can also, where's my effects? We can also put some shadow underneath, echo. You know, these are all possibilities. Too many possibilities. I'm just kidding. So yeah, so that's how it would look like. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Oh, and one more thing, how to download this. Okay, super important. So I'll show you how to download it correctly. So let's just say summer, and then I just download choose the page. So if you have the Canva Pro account, or if you just get the free trial for a couple of days, you could just use transparent background. If you don't, then this is what you need to do. You click done, you download, and then you go to this website, and on this website you will upload the image. Waiting for my summer. Okay, now you're really there, so you have to, okay. So we have the summer here, we're waiting for the remove background, and as you can see, this is how we have it. And then if you want to go to actual Goodnotes, you can, and then you would just upload this image to Goodnotes, and that would basically be it. Let me just use a planner to show you. So these are actually some of the stickers I made in Goodnotes that you can use as well. You can check my other videos where I actually explain. I'm gonna link it below how I do it. And the good part about these is that if you make them like this, you can actually change the color in Goodnotes. So that's kind of the charm of it. Okay. So let me just go through all of them, and let me maybe create a new page. So here, and I'm gonna add my sticker once it loads. Insert from, where are you, somewhere? Here. So now, great. This is the wrong file, never mind. So this is the one, that's what would happen if you didn't remove the background. And this one, I think, is the good one. Yeah, okay. And this is the one where we remove the background. So as you can see, it's really fine looking, like no problems there. Again, the quality, honestly, could be better compared to especially this. So maybe you want to make a bigger file and then do this. So the way you would do it, you would go to Canva and instead format. But that being said, it still works, it still could work. And this is how it looks like. Let me just download it from the Canva as a pro version. So I'm gonna choose page 2, all good. Just to show you how it looks different, or what happens when you do it like that. Again, if you did increase the size, it should be better. So let me go and insert from summer. Did I choose? Yeah. So as you can see, the quality is definitely better from Canva Pro. There's no questions about it. But if you reduce this enough, if you reduce this like that, it could be fine. I mean, it depends on what you're looking for and what, to sell something. I do believe you need Canva Pro to get that transparent background, but for your own use, and again, let me just, if that helps. So I'm just gonna go for 41 and then 29, 30, let's say 60. I'm gonna resize it, and now delete this moodboard. And now I'm gonna try this, download. Again, not choosing transparent because I'm gonna, and again, another thing is that when you download, you can actually increase, oh, it's only for Pro. Okay, never mind. Okay, so we go here, we go to original, and turn it up, and I'm gonna upload an image. Wait, so I can drop, okay. So now I'm gonna drop it, and wait for my remove back, wait. Oh, I can download HD. Okay, so this is what I did wrong. So you can download HD, okay. Oh, but you need credits. Everyone asks you to pay. But as you can see, they reduced the size, but I think we can trick them. Okay, let me see the Goodnotes and let me upload it. And let me try also like a different maybe background remover, because maybe that's part of it. Okay, see, this one is already much better. So I think the what you need to do is just use a bigger file, but also background remover. Maybe it's just a bad one. Here, Adobe has one. That has to be good. Okay, I really think this is gonna be great. Fingers crossed. Summer. Yeah, so maybe that's all you need to do. Okay, can I customize it? I have to sign up. Okay, I'm not doing this. No. Oh man. They're really gonna make me do all of this. No. Can we do this? Is it free? Please be free. Okay, so that's all you need to do is to sign in or sign up with your Gmail or whatever accounts will make it easy. And then we finally download the image. Oh, so we can edit it here. Wow. Okay, so many options here. I honestly didn't know I can do any of this. So let me just make it bigger for some reason. So here, it actually removed the background, and I can either add the background or not add the background. And I can also choose the transparency of everything. I have some filters, so I can even, I could even change the colors here and just change them the way I want it. Like, let's say I want it lighter, or I want more contrast. And there's some enhancements as well, so we can, these are kind of similar to, but see how quickly you can create multiple stickers. Okay, I'm playing too much. Let's just download this file, and I'm choosing PNG, and I'm gonna download transparent. Yay. Okay, I'm excited about this. Okay, let's go insert from downloads, and then I'm gonna go to my project, PNG, this one. So here we have our image, and it looks much better quality than before. This is how it looks like, and then if you don't know it yet, the way you can also crop them. So I can just crop, and I can freehand whichever and just do it in the worst way possible. Like, come on, and click done, and now I just have one. Minimize the size, and here we have our sticker. Okay, so now I really hope that this is helpful. Please let me know if you have any questions, and see you in the next video.